Mother films herself sleeping and finally realizes why she's always so exhausted. Falling asleep is always difficult if you're stressed, and we know that most of the moms fall asleep thinking about the things they need to do the next day, from cleaning the house to cooking to taking care of her children and many more. That's why we all appreciate and love them so much. But sometimes strange things happening at night can interrupt their sleeping. That's exactly what happened to this mom called Melanie. She had no idea why she's waking up exhausted, but after filming herself at night, she couldn't believe what she was seeing. She was hearing noises all over the house, but was she imagining things, or were those noises actually real? Was it only some cranking noises from the old house, or maybe one of the babies woke up? However, it was very creepy and she was scared, so the next morning she decided to call her husband. Melanie told her husband about the noises she's hearing all the time, and he was really worried about her. Was she maybe too stressed? Unfortunately, he couldn't help her at the moment because he was away on a business trip, but he suggested to her that she should set up a few cameras and see what was really happening. At first, she didn't like the idea, but after what happened the next few nights, she realized she should definitely listen to them. The mom was all alone at home with her 3 kids and thought that it was a crazy idea to set up a camera and film herself sleeping during the night. But as she continued to wake up exhausted every morning, she decided to try it out. Little did she know that the camera will capture something that was totally paranormal. When Melanie saw the video, she realized that what was happening for quite a long time. She couldn't believe what she was seeing, so she decided to share her experience on social media. But before we find out what was going on around the house, let's learn a few things about Melanie and see what kind of mom she is. Melanie Darnell, a mother of 3, born and raised in Los Angeles, is a popular social media influencer, a fitness blogger, and a vegan enthusiast. She's quite an amazing person, showing all the moms out there that you can be fit and also be a great mom at the same time. Let's see how she became that popular. Her followers count grew so fast after she shared the notorious video of herself sleeping. She couldn't believe it when she noticed all the new followers and messages that she got in a matter of only a few days. She now has over 90,000 followers on her Instagram account. While Melanie was leading a very healthy lifestyle, she was always waking up tired in the morning. She was so confused all the time, but after looking at the tape, she couldn't believe she didn't notice that earlier. This mom was very active throughout the whole day and was going to bed very early because of that. She was always sleeping for a full 8 hours so that she can be fresh and ready for the new day. But despite that, she still couldn't get enough rest. When she finally shared the video, their followers were stunned when they saw what was really happening in the night. Melanie bought a camera and placed it on the ceiling above her bed. But the camera was not just an ordinary one. It had a night mode feature so that she can notice whatever happens throughout the night. When she woke up the next morning, she couldn't wait to see what was on the footage. She was aware that some nights her kids would wake her up, but who was making all those noises? Were they doing that? Melanie didn't actually realize how little sleep she was getting. In the afternoon, she was so tired she would sometimes go to bed with the kids for a quick nap. But here's how the intense week actually started. She posted this on Instagram explaining how tough it was for her. My husband is traveling for work, my 10-month-old still isn't sleeping through the night, and my 2-year-old has an ear infection. This was a perfect time to see if her husband's idea would actually help her. Well, she had no idea how bad her nights actually were. For my personal curiosity of how much sleep I have actually been getting, I duct taped our cam to the ceiling, Melanie wrote in her video description. She would soon find out what those strange noises around the house were and how many hours at night she was actually up taking care of her kids. The shocking video went viral in just a few days. Melanie also has her own website where she helps other moms to get fit through exercise and also offers a 30-day vegan transformation course where she teaches you how to adapt to a new vegan lifestyle. She's also selling essential oils that helps you stay fit and healthy. But wait until you see what she has to say about her. Hi, my name is Melanie. I am a mom of 3. I have fun getting creative with at-home workouts and whipping up yummy vegan meals in the kitchen. My passion to help you achieve your fitness goals and simplify this whole plant-based eating thing, especially when it comes to raising vegan kids. Thanks so much for joining the Fit Mama community. But she doesn't stop here. What else is she doing? Well, she also has a YouTube channel where she posts workouts, vegan recipes, and how to cook them, videos about motherhood, parenting advice, and even pregnancy workouts. Not only that, she's an amazing mother, but she's also a great influencer. This is her definition of a good mom. A good mom is a mom who not only loves her family but also loves herself. She feels confident in her body because she carves out time for exercise. She fuels her family with yummy whole food, and she is a part of a strong mom village. I think we can all agree on this. Now let's go back to the viral video. In the description of the video, Melanie added that what you are about to witness is real video footage of how my night went. After reviewing the footage the next morning, she got all the answers that she needed. She wasn't surprised anymore that she felt exhausted all the time. So what was actually going on? Since posting, the video has 6.6 million views on YouTube and 1.6 million views on Instagram. This is the main reason why Melanie became even more popular on her social medias. The reaction of the public was amazing. Let's see how her night went and what exactly was on the video. Melanie falls asleep at 10 p.m. and we can see on the footage that she's sleeping like a baby. But that was only for an hour. At 11 p.m., she's awakened by her 10-month-old son, Milo, who started crying. And that's how the show began. At 11:20, we can see her coming back to bed with Milo. He doesn't care what time it is, as he demands his mom to feed him. So she took him to bed and nursed him until he falls asleep. But just when she finally finished and fell back to sleep, she heard something from the other room. It was 1 a.m. when her little girl Olive started crying from the room across. She was having an ear infection and couldn't sleep well. Of course, being a good mom, Melanie took her to her bed, too, and comforted her. After half an hour of cuddling, she finally put Olive back to her bed. But just as she thought she'll finally get some rest, another thing happened. Not only that Milo was moving all the time, but he also started playing by pulling her hair while she was sleeping. He even started talking in his baby language, keeping his mom awake. It's no surprise she was exhausted all the time. Here's what she said about her restless nights while her husband was away and couldn't help her. Parenting doesn't end when the sun goes down, Melanie explains. She also mentioned that she's not the only one that's going through these restless moments and experiences. She was exhausted, but still happy and fulfilled in the morning, knowing she was doing a good thing by taking care of her babies. Then she added, "During these moments, let's think of all the other parents that are up with their babies at the very same middle-of-the-night moment." She also said that all the moms should take comfort in the thought of each of us cradling our babies in the dark of our homes, together in shared experience. Let's see when she actually woke up that night. It was 6:20 when Milo decided that his mom had had enough sleep and she should wake up now and play with him. Now we finally know why Melanie was exhausted all the time. She barely slept a few hours the whole night. However, a few coffees should be good enough to help her get through her busy and active day. Melanie thoughts about what being a parent 24/7 means. I want to parent at night the same way I parent during the day. You have 2 nighttime parenting goals. 1, get sufficient rest for yourself, and 2, meet the nutritional and emotional needs of your child. She explained and admitted that finding a balance between these 2 goals is a tough job. The 4 a.m. wake-up call is especially excruciating. Still, we haul ourselves out of bed with bleary eyes and pull our babies in close. She also added that in those quiet, dark hours, the lack of distraction can actually be quite calming and refreshing. A baby's need tends to be simple, to be held and fed. Mothers are experts at both of these things, and the ability to so completely meet the needs of our amazing baby is profoundly satisfying. And at last, she said, "So to all of the tired moms out there, breathe in and breathe out. These days are intense but short-lived. Both you and the baby will be sleeping more soundly before long. For now, cuddle your babies, nurse them, and love them no matter what time the clock says. The baby you rock tonight someday may have the opportunity to be gazing at the stars while holding a sweet baby of her own. Let's see the reactions to the video. After sharing the video on her social medias, the response was amazing. It got more than 60,000 likes. She also got thousands of comments of support, praise, and admiration. She probably never expected the video to go viral, but we're sure she didn't mind. You can find her on Instagram as FitMama43. The beauty of motherhood is not in the freshly pressed shirts and smiling photos we show the world. It's actually in the folds and creases of our lives, the grimaces and tantrums, the moments when we have to grit our teeth to get through, when we pound on windows and yell and scream and demand better of each other and ourselves.